Marianne here with some information for you about how to take care of your skin during the summer season. It is no longer optional about using sunscreen. We all need to use it every day, and there's two main types of sun protection. One is a physical barrier, the other is a chemical barrier. Physical barriers also include wide brim hats, sunglasses, rash guards. There's more options than ever before for sun protective clothing. And then, of course, flat out avoiding the sun whenever you can, seeking shade, staying inside. The chemical barriers are the ones that most people are familiar with when they think of sunscreen. So in terms of keeping it as healthy and as effective as possible, we're looking at protection for two reasons. One of them is skin cancer. The numbers are rising. And the other one is the acceleration of aging that occurs with sun exposure. So a chemical barrier is actually a lotion that you put on that must be absorbed by the skin. If it doesn't get absorbed, it will fail. And chemical barriers also have been found in people's blood serums. So basically they're drawing somebody's blood and they're actually finding sunscreen in the blood. The other thing about the chemical sunscreens that is a big problem is if you swim in a natural body of water, you are actually poisoning and ruining the aquatic life that exists in that body of water. And this really came home for us when we were in Mexico. We love to snorkel, and one of the snorkeling locations was closed because the beautiful sea turtles that live there were getting cancer from all the sunscreen that was being deposited in the water from the tourists. It's important also to make sure that the sunscreen is reef safe if you're swimming in any natural body of water, the ocean, a lake, a river. It should be a reef safe sunscreen. So the physical barrier sunscreen is the one that is preferred. It uses good old-fashioned zinc oxide, which has been around for decades and proves to be one of the most effective ways of protecting your skin, as well as titanium dioxide. So both of those are minerals which will physically block UV A and B. You want to make sure you're blocking both kinds of UV rays. And I also recommend that you put the sunscreen on first thing in the morning before you put anything else on. So putting it all over before you have any clothes on at all ensures that you are going to be the most covered and the most protected. After you put on your bathing suit or your clothes, you can go back then and fill it in and touch it up. Super important to make sure that you get your hairline. Hopefully you'll be wearing a wide brim hat. If not, there's been an increase in the instance of skin cancer showing up in the hairline, meaning that people are forgetting to actually work their sunscreen all the way up into their hairline. Set a timer on your watch or phone. It should be reapplied every hour if you are out in direct sun. So that specifically means like the beach. Set a timer every hour, reapply. If you come out of the water, dry off, reapply. Those are the other times that sunscreen has failed, is people have put it on properly, but they fail to put it on again. So stay hydrated and stay protected from the sun.